You make a lot of really dumb, like short-term thinking decisions that really, again, they hit at the foundation of the business in a negative way.
Okay, Craig, what challenges are you facing right now in your business?
I think the market right now is challenging. So for one of our primary personas that we work with are companies that have raised capital. And right now it's a really hard capital market. So we've had to adjust our targeting a little bit in terms of the volume of companies raising money right now has gone down, and primarily that would be our main source of new business. And we've had to get a little bit creative in terms of finding new customers that maybe aren't quite the perfect fit in terms of that ideal customer profile persona because the volume's not there, but are still a great match that we can provide a significant amount of value to. So that process, and look, we've been feeling this since Q2 last year, right? Like in really going back over a year, we saw changes in the market that impacted our business and we quickly adapted. So I would say the toughest part of this whole thing, and I think this is probably similar regardless of what business type you are, when you have a recessionary environment like what we're in right now, you don't have as much conviction on any single thing working as well as it maybe did because market conditions have changed how things are going to work. And so you have to figure out, what does that actually mean financially to the business? What does it mean from a hiring standpoint? What does it mean from a channel standpoint? And then what new opportunities do we get? So like we're leaning back into paid acquisition now because so many people have pulled their budgets, right? So if you were a startup that laid a bunch of people off and you were spending a bunch of money and you're trying to save money, now you're going into 2023 saying, I'm just conserving capital because I don't know when I'm going to be able to raise my next round. So for companies that have a business model that supports them going into the channel, we can now come in and we get a much stronger return on our investment. So I think while there's been those challenges, that's how we flip the challenge into an opportunity.